just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Hello and welcome back. This is Agent B13 with some more WWE Supercard. I apologize. I realized that last week I may have been mentioning that I would be on streaming. I do have to give a bit of a deep apology. Things did get a little bit crazy for me last week. A lot of things happened that kept me from being online the way I wanted to. That may affect a little bit of this week's streaming. I am still going to try to get on. I'm here now, so that's what matters. We're going to jump into some more Ring Dom action. As you can see, I've been working on the Elite card. Clearly, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Hoping I can finish off most of, if not all of that tonight before I end up going to bed. But without any further delay, let's jump straight into the action. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off. I I am admittedly quite tired, so I will try to sound as coherent as possible. What I'm really looking forward to is in the ultimate tier for Ring Dom is a female. And as you all know, anyone who's watched me at all in the past, WWE Supercard enjoys watching me suffer in the struggle to keep the ladies division of my deck anywhere even close to par with the male side. Now, it seems like the worm may be starting to turn. I am going to, come hell or high water, get this card from Ring Dom, which I have heard is Natalya. On top of which, from one of the most recent Team Battlegrounds that we won earlier today, I actually managed to pull a Alexa Bliss Ultimate Tier. So that's just lovely. I'm very pleased with that. And as you might have seen actually in the bottom of my opening hand here for this Ring Dom round, Tyler Breeze has gotten a bit of an upgrade. I managed to pull another Breeze out of the fusion pot, leveled it up, trained it up, and I have now pro'd it up, and it is by and away the strongest card I now own in the entire game. So very nice to have that along with that shiny new WM WrestleMania 33 tier Bray Wyatt. Breeze, let's put you on display. Let's do this now. There we go. I try to stick to the same side, mostly because I'm hoping at the point where I have to put cards down where I don't want to, that they've also run out of cards. Supreme, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. You are just in time. We just got going. And hoping to get a few good picks here. But when has that ever been my MO? Oh, there we go. Good. There we go. Good. Yeah, let's do more of that. Come on, give us one more. Just give us one more. Ah, come on. Supreme, today was the best and worst day. Well, that's great and terrible. Should I ask? Okay, so I gotta try again to get a lower tier. So I might as well go over and prep a bit more Battleground. Let's toss those on Goldie. Man, King of the Ring is... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I started that a long time ago. Okay, well, not bad. Not a bad start. I can still come back in that match. Finished 9th grade. Had my tablet. Oh. That is... Well, that is unfortunate. There's really no better way to say that. My condolences. I really hope you're able to get that fixed on the cheap. I realize stuff like that doesn't usually come cheap, but I hope it all works out for you. Fell out of the binder. That's crappy, dude. Well, I mean, for sure, definitely look around. You never know. Maybe before going to the actual manufacturer, try going to one of those third-party stores and see if there's anything they can do. I don't know if I should get someone to repair. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I would, you know, it doesn't hurt to shop around. See what your options are first. Even if it's just a matter of replacing the top, the glass. Find out how much someone can do it for, and yeah, you'll have to weigh that against whether or not it's worth just keeping it as is and trying to fight through it, or replacing it, or, you know. It's not a good situation. I definitely feel for you. Knock on all the wood. I have been supremely lucky in that none of my devices have ever shattered or cracked or anything like that. Any damage has just been to the backs, which I tend to go towards the devices that have the metal backs. It's not the glass casing all the way around. I know some smartphones do have glass casing on the backs as well. Try to stay away from those. I would start there in Google. and see what you can find out. Even just to go to search for, yeah, smartphone or tablet repair in your city or town or nearby city, just to see what your options are and whether or not they even, if they do offer it, how much they would charge. If you can't find it online, see if you can find a contact, either email or phone number, and I would make some inquiries. You don't, these things are a lot of money, so you really want to know what your options are before you pull the trigger on something. Especially if you could save yourself, 50, 75, $100. Ouch, dude, Supreme, you are certainly not having very good luck in the tablet department, my friend. Um, have you ever considered getting protective casing? It might be a good investment from here on out. It stinks to have to shell out the cash at the time, but it could save you a lot of money down the road. Ah, there you go. Yeah, on to some brighter things. Well, that's some good news. It's always good to get a quick pro like that. Who did you end up getting? Okay, come on. Let's do some damage here. Oh, yes, yes, Seamus. I think you mentioned that previously. Lots of charges. That's good. I would like to get some resets for some pieces of Sheeny Nax here. Come on, guys. Come on. Wow. Okay. Nice. Well, I certainly can appreciate a good Bray Wyatt. I can certainly appreciate that. Nice. I'm pulling for you. Fingers crossed. Tager QR Trash, hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Supreme, yeah, no, I feel the same way. I was just happy to get Bray because he was WrestleMania 33. Don't mind him too much as a wrestler, but I would have pretty much taken anybody who was on that card. Who do I have my money on for number one contender on Raw? Oh, man. You see, that one... That one's tough. Because they're really pushing for a program between Finn and Bray. And I'm not sure how hard they want to keep pushing the Rollins-Samoa Joe feud. Now, Joe has basically said that he's not going to let it go. So if Seth does manage to win, you can bet your bottom dollar that Samoa Joe is going to get involved somewhere during that match, if it's Rollins-Lesnar. He doesn't need to, but he would. Now, it would seem odd, which is why I'm thinking it probably won't be Seth. Not that I think that's a good idea. I do think Seth is clearly one of the top guys on Raw. Even among that group of 5, I would say he's one of the top 2. Finn, you can make the case for. Again, inaugural champion, never lost the belt. But again, they're just... I don't know what they're doing with him and Bray. I don't understand what they're getting at, because it's like they're half pushing this feud and they're half not. Like, they're not sure if they want to do it or not, whether they're gauging the audience reaction to the idea of it or what. I'm not sure why they're not committing to it, but it's clear that they want to do it, but they haven't just full out had him basically say, I'm going to get up in your business, Finn, for the next little while, so you can expect to see me at every match you're in. They just kind of threw both the guys into the number one contenders mix because apparently they felt they didn't have enough top tier talent left on the roster to fill out that Fatal 5-Way. So it's tough for me. Now, it is 5 people, and I haven't brought up Roman Reigns. This is where it gets interesting because his feud is now over. Braun Strowman is legitimately hurt. So he will be out for a number of weeks. So Roman's the only one who's not really in any kind of a feud. Although I did hear that there was something planned for Roman. I remember what it was. I heard reports that WWE was looking at trying to put Roman in a feud with The Miz for the IC title. Now, this is a while back, clearly. And it's interesting because the idea in the report was that Miz would take the IC title and Reigns would feud with him for said title. Now, that didn't happen. Ambrose defended his title. I know he's putting it up again at Extreme Rules. But I think what would be more interesting and would take Reigns out of the picture for the Universal title, which I think most people agree right now is a good idea. Whether or not you like or dislike Roman Reigns, I don't think WWE has taken enough time to take him away from the main event picture for a lot of the vitriol and the venom to calm down. They take a little bit of a break. Roman's not up for the big belt right now, and that goes for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then they start hinting that he's in the picture again. That's not good enough. I'll be the first to admit, I actually kind of like Roman Reigns. I don't understand the arguments that he's not a good worker. He is. I don't understand the arguments that he's not a good wrestler. He is. Does he have the most diverse moveset? At least not that he shows. I know he has a larger repertoire of moves than what he usually shows in a match nowadays. So I know he's capable. For whatever reason, he or creative deem that he needs to not do as many moves in the ring. But anyway, I have no problem with Roman Reigns. Now, I only got back into wrestling around Fastlane 2015. So, I missed out on the Shield, sadly. I missed out on the creation. I missed out on their running the yard for a year. I missed out on the destruction of the Shield. It was a little bit after that I came back. So, my vision of the 3 people that were in the Shield was not skewed by the actual events that took place. I saw them all simply as individuals that had a past together. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. I'm going to try to bring this back to your question about who I think the number one contender is. I'm going off on a bit of a tangent, so I'll try to wrap that up. Basically, I'm just trying to say that personally, for me, I wouldn't mind if Roman won that Fatal 5-Way for number one contender. I know a lot of people would. A lot of people would. I like Roman, but not as much as Dean and Seth. Not one of those Roman haters. Yeah, a lot of people jumped down him for, but you know what? That's booking. If it wasn't Roman, it would have been somebody else. And they, who else? Who at the time were they gonna get? If Taker's time was WrestleMania, who else were they gonna get to do it? He'd already feuded with Bray Wyatt. That was already dead in the water. Are you gonna bring somebody back? Like, bring someone back for one match to retire Taker? No, that's useless. It's basic wrestling that if you're going to go out, you go out putting somebody over, or at least trying. I feel like it was a good decision. It was bad booking. I know for some reason WWE will not pull the trigger on this, but I truly feel they lost their best opportunity to turn Roman Reigns fully heel and not look back. I think that would have been their best option. Everyone knew Taker's time is up. Yeah, honestly, Taker's time has been up for a while. You could argue that his time's been up for... Oh my gosh, excuse me. You could argue Taker's time has been up for 2 or 3 years, if not more. You could also make the argument that he probably should have hung it up when he let Lesnar break the streak. Because there hasn't been a lot of stuff that he had done since then that was truly worth him sticking around for. And just further risked him having a not great quality of life post-wrestling. Well, I get that sentiment. I understand, and that kind of goes back to the idea of if you're going to go out, you go out putting somebody over, and that's what you want to do. You want that person to be someone who's up and coming. Is if they're not already a staple on the roster that they're primed to be, that the plan is that they're going to be. I mean, if he hadn't been injured at the time, you could make the case for Finn Balor. Finn Balor versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 33. I know a lot of people would have been down for that match. But that's just how it works. You go with what you've got. A lot of people, myself included, give a pretty good ribbing to the creative team at WWE, but their roster is always in flux. You've got guys going out, girls going out on injury, guys and girls coming back. It's constant turnaround, and you've got to start flipping storylines, figure out alternative routes. We were going to go this way. This person's hurt now. It's not an easy job. It's it's a group of people trying to tell a living story that is constantly changing and evolving, and the writers have to adapt to that. It's not easy. So in the case of the chapter of this story for Roman Reigns, it seems clear that management has a direction that they want him to go, and they're not willing to budge from it. And that makes it very, very difficult for creative to find new and innovative ways to try to make Roman Reigns appealing to the people that just are, frankly, are sick of him. It's a very tall order. And again, I think because they're so staunch in wanting to make him the next John Cena and just refusing to turn him heel, they're cutting off their nose to spite their face, so to speak. You had such an amazing shot at one of the biggest heels in your company's recent history. You have Roman either have a dirty finish to the match that he wins dirty, or he wins clean and just absolutely tears apart Taker after the match, you're looking at a guy who would be more hated, purely, genuinely, than anyone they've seen in years. Ouch. Yeah, I think maybe you better stay away from the wrestling ring then. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Yeah, my chance at that kind of thing was up a long, long time ago. It's far too late in the game now. I'd love to try being a manager sometime, though. That'd be a lot of fun. I actually know quite a few guys personally that are in the local indie promotion in town. And funny enough, the company in which I do a lot of my acting with, we're putting on a show in the fall that has a few themes of wrestling around it. So I wonder if that's not gonna, maybe those two worlds are gonna clash a little bit and come together. We'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, managing, I would totally be down to try that sometime. A lot safer too. A lot less risk of injury. Oh, I know all about that. I know all about that. Um, when I was around that same age, I had a like one of those extra large like teddy bears. It was the size of an 8 or 9 or 10-year-old. Like, it was a large stuffed toy, and that was always my opponent. And it was wrestling that thing that got me my only, I'm not even going to say major injury. I'm going to say moderate injury for the first 20 odd years of my life. There's a reason they call them high risk maneuvers, and there's also a reason why they tell you not to do this stuff at home. I was up on the top corner of the couch, ready to deliver a move from the top rope, and as I went to pivot, one of my feet slipped and my weight shifted, and in my attempt to recover, I ended up leaning way out over the edge of the sofa, where there was an end table with a massive ceramic lamp. I ended up, in my concern for the lamp, and probably for my well-being if that shattered underneath of me, managed somehow to leap clear over the lamp on the end table, probably putting me, I would say, maybe 10 to 12 feet in the air, and came straight down, and managed to get my arms out in front of me, but my right arm straightened too much, and I ended up fracturing one of the bones in my arm, and it chipped a part of my elbow. It didn't break, thankfully, and it was only moderately sore. It never really got really painful because it wasn't a clean break. But it did require a splint for a number of weeks, which was uncomfortable, but I understood at the time was necessary for my stupidity. But that's the only time I had ever truly injured myself, and of course it was over something like that. Ah, there you go. Convert the normies. Convert all the normies. Nope. Too far. Okay. Well, let's just finish off Goldberg. Then we'll start working on Neville again. I gotta tell you, I am really, really enjoying Team Battleground. We've done about 6 or 7 of them now, I think. And I'm really enjoying it. I do like the aspect where you still get rewards even if you lose. And it's as long as you play, you've always got a good chance of winning because it's an even playing field from square one. It's up to you whether or not it stays that way. Oh, he's a passionate fan then. Okay, Sammy, that was brave. Wasn't smart, but it was brave. Thanks for the free card. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that for two things. I remember the fact that Seth completely botched saying inanimate object to the point where he ended up on Botchmania, and Brock ending up on Botchmania because he tore one of those doors off and he flung it so friggin' hard that I believe a part of it actually landed in the stands. He friggin' near could have killed somebody if he'd thrown that any further. Those are the two parts of it that I remember. Among various other little things about it. Those are the two major plot points that I remembered from it. Come on, give us something. Yeah, well, he did a pretty good job. He just about killed Jamie Noble. There was a spot where he got a hold of Noble, and he kind of tackle carried him into the barricade, and he legitimately either cracked or broke like 2 or 3 of his ribs. Like he literally flattened him into the barricade. I wondered after that program was all done if that was why we have not really seen Noble or Mercury in a lot of stuff ever since then. Just maybe thinking, okay, we need to take a step back. Now I know that there was a report a little while ago. I can't remember if it was last year or if it was further back than that, but that one of them got stabbed in like a trailer park or something. It was like just showed up out of nowhere on Bleacher Reports. So and so stabbed. What? I mean, I suppose it's as likely for them as anybody else for it to happen to, but it's just, I guess it's just weird. Someone that you're so used to seeing on TVs. What? They got poked with a knife? Okay. I don't know which way to start with this one. Let's go... let's go here. Hey, Murderface, welcome back, and thank you. It was Jamie, okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of them. Urko, my name. Thank you very much. I appreciate the thought. I hope you're having a good Friday night, and if you're taking part in Ring Dom, I hope it's going well. If you'd like to show continued support, what I would suggest is you can see in the overlay a couple of my social media links. The full list is down below the stream. I am on a number of socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do also have a YouTube page where I archive my streams. And eventually, whenever I do get around to it, I'm hoping it's fairly soon, that I can add some more content for some other games. Of which, by the way, I will take into consideration requests. So if there are games that you guys would like to see me either do Let's Plays, reviews, or even to maybe do streams of, certainly let me know. I will take that into consideration and see if there's a way I can make that work. Urko, I can try to take a look at your cards, yes. RKO Elite, name Urko. Okay. I will try to remember that. If I do not, I'll just ask you to repeat it, because it's going to disappear off the chat in a second. But just bear with me here. Okay, first up, let's see if we can't get just at least one more. We gotta get at least one more pull here. I'm thinking it's up in this corner. Yeah, haha, yeah, there we go. There we go. Maybe just one more as a bonus? Aw, come on, card limit. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go dump off some cards. Oh, and there's that Bliss. Oh, look at that. She's so pretty. Not as pretty as Becky, but hey. I think I'm just going to stock them, because I'm going to want to level up that female ultimate from Ringdom as soon as possible. So let's just stock some cards in here for later use. There we go. And I'll dump Seth into somebody more important later on. Like I said, I believe someone said that Natalia was the ultimate female in Ringdom. So once I get her, I'm gonna wanna dump experience into her right away to further improve my ranked deck. Teams. Yes, that's what I was doing. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm liking those Mania 33 cards. Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you very much, Urko. I appreciate that. You are, of course, welcome here anytime. I generally... Okay, it's it's kind of weird because this could change dramatically in the next couple weeks. For right now, I generally stream on the weekdays, the weekends rather, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are the 3 days that I'm most available to stream. Now, my wife is going to be switching jobs starting next month, and that is going to dramatically change when I am free to be able to stream. So I don't know if that's going to affect whether or not I'm still on those same days, because she will be home, which is not something that happens very often for us right now. We basically work opposite shifts, so we're clearly going to want to spend a little bit more time together. But I am still going to try to make this work because I do love it. And it's nice that it seems to be coming across. If you're enjoying yourself, then I'm clearly at least doing a half-decent job, which is all I can hope for at this point. I am still quite new at this. Did you get the 3 cards in Ring Dom? No. I work Monday to Friday, and I don't get much chance before now to really sit down and hammer out Ring Dom or even Road to Glory. So you're kind of seeing me just getting started into really a focused attack on these events. Blader XWW, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I hope your weekend is off to a good start, and I hope your Ring Dom is also going well. Like I had mentioned to someone previous, feel free to take a look below the stream at my social links. You can follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube, where I archive my streams. So you can kind of see where I have come from and what I've done in the past. But Supreme, she is switching from a cafe slash restaurant slash bar, being out Friday and Saturday till at least 1 a.m., if not 2. And being out Sunday night till sometimes midnight, to a workplace that will close no later than 10 o'clock. So that's huge. So this, that's part of the reason why I'm on right now, is that I have the downstairs to myself. My little one is upstairs already asleep. So I have the downstairs. It's quiet. It's to myself. I can set up. I don't have to worry about any noise. Oh, good night to you as well, Urko. I hope to see you again. I will try to be on again tomorrow. Maybe a little bit earlier, possibly. If you do follow me on other social sites, I will try to announce earlier on in the day when exactly I'm planning to come online. So that way you can have a bit of a heads up. But if I don't see you, I do hope you have a good weekend. And whenever you do come back to the stream, I'll be glad to see you. All right, take care, Rico. Blader, I can agree with that. That's kind of the nice thing about doing this, actually. It kind of helps to break up the monotony of it. Streaming has really made doing these events, I would say, significantly more interesting. No, it's cool, Supreme. She's just over 2. She's very, very active though. So again, it's another reason why I don't really get a chance to do this kind of thing during the day. She demands the attention because she's so active. And I certainly have no problem giving it to her. Obviously, I love her to the moon and back. But where my wife and I, again, work opposite shifts right now, a lot of the weekend is me getting up with my daughter and letting my wife sleep in. Because she's been out till 2 a.m. working and has to do it again the next day. So I'm not going to make her get up at 6 in the morning when she just got home at 2 at night. So it's pretty much an all-day thing. Now that doesn't mean that I don't get to play some Supercard. That is far from the truth. It's actually part of the reason why I get so far sometimes, I think, because I'm up much, much earlier than I normally would be. And if I'm up, I might as well be playing Supercard. Really? Where did you get your source on that, Blader? Because that does seem a bit odd. I guess I don't mind, but yeah, that's a bit strange. Okay, right from the horse's mouth. All right, then. Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to check their Twitter out today. I didn't even see there was an announcement for it, so. But, oh yeah, that's kind of odd. Yeah, see, I have all my notifications turned off on the phone. just because I stream, and I'm too lazy to go back in and manually turn them all back on. So I just have to keep checking all my messaging apps if I want to know if somebody contacted me. Nice. Well, I wish you luck on that, Blader. That would definitely be a good pro to have. Ooh. Count it down. Yeah, bonus pick. Oh man, I'm getting so close. You know, with you two following today, I am now at 43 followers. By which, by the way, I am extremely thankful. Very grateful for your support. We're closing in on that 50 follower mark. I want to hit it so bad. I would love nothing more to be invited onto the affiliate program. Let's go dump some more charges. Redback121, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a good Friday night. I hope you're having an excellent ring dom if you are participating. Blader, well, I certainly hope so. I appreciate the vote of confidence. We're now up to 44, thanks to Redback. Come on, game. You know what I want. You know what I want, game. Don't toy with me. Game. Game. There you go. Do I want the Mania 33 card spoiled or not? You know what? It's not just me. It's not just me, so let's keep it a surprise for now. Unless people really want to know. If people want to know, just speak up in the chat. If majority decides that they want to know what it is, then we'll say it. But But if not, let's keep an element of surprise to it. I mean, I already know that the ultimate... I know what the ultimate card is. Clearly from the silhouette, it was obvious it was a female. But I did find out from another source, without asking, what it was. RMP Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good Friday night. Oh yeah, see now I go for that. I go for those. I go for the name. I go for the face. Once or twice. I never expect the face cards, like the part of the card with the face. I never expect that to show, but I go for the ability as well. Just because I want to know who it is. Okay. We got a chance here. You got to give me another perfect game? Another bonus pick? Don't let me down, game. Don't. Oh, yeah. There we go. Progress. Love it. Count it down. Alright, we got to get at least one reset here. We got to find at least one actual piece. Don't do this to me, game. Come on. You're going to let a lot of people down. What tier am I? Actually... I think I may need to update that in the overlay, if I recall, because I think when I got my Alexa Bliss, yes, it jumped me up into Ultimate Plus, so I actually need to update that. Just debating whether or not I want to take the time to do that tonight, or I may just wait until tomorrow. For now, I'm going to wait. We have more Ring Dom to play. Just got into Elite because of... That's always a very good feeling. Very, very good feeling. Anytime you can finally hit one of those new tiers, new base tiers in any of the modes. But especially with... Singles Ring Dom is one of the best ones. Oh, I'm seeing a bit of a jump in viewers there. For anyone who I have not spoke to yet, hello and welcome. I hope you're enjoying your evening and the start of your weekend. If you are a Monday to Friday guy like myself, If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the chat. If you'd like to request a song, there is a bot set up to handle your requests. I just ask that you try to keep it to not too much vulgarity. I do try to keep this fairly family friendly. And if you do enjoy anything of what you're seeing / hearing from me, please do think about giving me a quick follow. The button's not too far away. Just reach out, give it a hot tag. I would love to get your support. And also, you can find my other social media links down below the stream. I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I do have a YouTube page as well where I archive my streams. So if you do want to see what I've done in the past, you can find my past streams of Supercard there. And in the future, I hope to have some new content for some new games. Still actually taking requests on that, or at least suggestions, to see if I can make some of that work. I know that life, Blader. It is not fun. I totally hear you, buddy. Oh, man. You know what, though? You'd be surprised at how many people who still sound knowledgeable about the game do not realize that they need to fill those GP bars, that they need to train games played. You would be amazed at how many people don't realize that that affects their stats. I do agree a little bit in that regard, Blader. It is nice though that you have something else there that if you're willing to put the work in, that your cards just get that much better. And I mean, as I don't know, like for me, as soon as the games played thing was there, I thought it was fairly apparent that, you know, it's boosting your card stats. Like, that's the whole reason that they're there. So I'm just still amazed at how many people don't realize that they need to max those out. Especially because it can make such a huge difference. I don't really like this setup. I'm gonna risk it and go this way. Nice. Okay. Thought process being that even if I lost that, Bray could have taken either one. This is Ringdom, not SummerSlam. Ardent Sin and Nick. Alright. Ask and ye shall receive. after we get some picks. You know what? I'm going to do the faceplates. And of course, it's not there. Oh, at least we got one. Okay. So, back to teams and search. Ardent Sin. Here we go.
Other niggas close their eyes, seeing dreams in they sleep, but don't fall asleep. Quit staring at me like an infrared, nigga. Asleep. Pictures of plenty, sipping my glass full of Henny. Hands on my semi, automatic kill for pennies. Some broke for contact, and some lie multiply. Soon as I open fire, niggas die with open eyes, scared to take a nap. It's a trap, a long maze, men are getting stacks, making scratch the wrong way. Some say we murder motherfuckers dead. My lyrics never fail me, I inhale strong weed to release the stress. Deliver the bomb shit from the east to west. Like, yeah, niggas pull out when I say so. Commit the fucking motherfuckers, copy and fatal. Efficiently, I delete and flee. The art of war, live the sucker free. Get with me, nigga, just don't take it. Don't fall asleep. Don't go to sleep.
Yeah, sometimes with the bot, sometimes it's easier just to go look it up on YouTube, find the link, copy it, and paste it. I've found it to be fairly unreliable in regards to just typing in a song name, unless it's something stupidly common. All right, Blader, thanks for stopping by. I hope I see you tomorrow if I'm able to get on. And if not, have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Supreme, yeah. YouTube link works way better. Way, way better. I just noticed this. My goodness, Redback121, thank you very, very much for the donation. You are the inaugural donator to the stream. So as far as I'm concerned, you have a special place in what will, I'm sure, someday be the hallowed halls of Agent B13 on Twitch. Again, thank you very, very much. It absolutely helps. I truly, truly appreciate it. Yeah, that. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Clearly, that part of the overlay, I need to work the kinks out. I didn't even notice it because it's been bare for so long that it took me a moment to realize that there was something moving in front of the icon for donations. So forgive me for the delay for that, for giving my thanks on that. How can I... it's going to be up to the AI, but I could get a perfect game here. Let's go... Let's go here. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. Not this time. Not to be. Let me just take a quick moment here, see if I can't fix the... What in the world? Can we flip that somehow? Sorry about that, guys. Just gonna jump back in here. Oh, Zachy06, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate your support. Hope you're having a good evening and a start to your weekend. Still can't figure out why that's flipped. That's really odd. Aha! Here we go. That's better. There we go, Redbacks. Now you get the proper recognition that you deserve. And not worth it to take the fight. Not going to change whether I get a perfect match or not. I'll see if we can get... Now we get 8 picks. So surely we can get one reset. We can get one part of this card. I'm sure we can. Oh, we're just looking for one. just looking for one piece. There we go. There's one. So now we're just looking for two pieces. Oh, welcome back, Redback. Like I was just saying before, we got that sorted out, so now that you're getting your proper recognition on the overlay. I think a setting probably just got switched back when there was no text flowing through it. So it was imperceptible until someone actually donated and there were words. And that's when I realized something was going terribly, terribly wrong. What card am I aiming for? Yes, I am hoping to get the Mania 33 card. Most of my work on these cards will be tomorrow. That's when I'll have the most time to work on it. Still getting lots of charges, though. That's good. I should probably go dump a couple of those. Okay, good. So Neville's done. Goldberg's done. Let's work on Bobby next. So what I think I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to get this last bout sometime. It might take another hour. Game. There we go. So I'll play this one. We'll wrap that up. And I think I'm probably going to call it a night for now. I will update on my social media outlets maybe a little later tonight and into tomorrow morning with some of my progress. But it is getting pretty late and I am getting pretty tired. The wife's home from work, so we're probably going to hit the sack pretty soon. And I do have to get up in the morning with my little one. So I'll be picking away at Ringdom from there. So you may see me post on Instagram. I may send out a tweet. And you may see me post on Facebook. I do encourage you all, if you have not yet, go follow me on those sites as well so you can keep up to date with what's going on. So even if I'm not streaming, you can kind of keep an eye on how I'm doing. And if you would like to chat with me there, you can certainly leave a comment, tweet back at me, or comment on any of my photos on Instagram. And if you really, really want to see me playing Supercard, you can always go to my YouTube page, and you can watch some of the archived footage from past events. Redback, just aiming to get the ultimate. Won't have enough time to get 33. Do you... Not that I'm either advocating or condemning it, simply for the sake of sating my curiosity, Are you capable of using the advertising exploit for extra bouts? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that was the problem I was running into for a long time. Until someone explained in a little bit more detail. See, people call it a glitch. And I was wary of it because of that. But when someone finally explained to me what exactly it was that was being done, um, I I was a lot more accepting of it, because it's not a glitch is not a good word for it. Is it an exploit of sorts? Yes, but it doesn't adversely affect the game. It doesn't do anything to the game, and it's actually making the developers more money. Steven Epicteer, hello, welcome. I hope you're having a good Friday night and a good start to your weekend. Actually, depending on where you are, I hope you're having a good Saturday morning, as it has flipped over to the AM for me, so it may have flipped over for you as well. Supreme, the YouTube link, if you just check my information below the stream, there should be, the link address should be there. Let me, because I'm in my dashboard, so I don't have that information up right in front of me, but it should be in the, like, in the about section, or there's a separate section just for social media links. Just copy and paste it from there, and it should take you. It's not a custom link, so it's 2 miles long and a pain in the butt to look at. Okay, so still 10 p.m. there. Well, hello from tomorrow. I got my third Elite Pro today. Lesnar, okay. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can't wrap this up with at least one more reset. And then we'll go spend any charges we've got left. I'll go check my King of the Ring. But first, let's go up the top corner. How about just below the faceplates? Come on, we got one more. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to end it. Okay. So we'll go quickly over to Battleground. I've only got the one. I'm going to chuck that on Bobby. King of the Ring. Not bad. 2-1's decent start. Let's just go fill everybody up. If anyone's wondering why that Alexa Bliss that I was mentioning before is not in this King of the Ring, it's not because I got it after I started King of the Ring. It is because if I put her in there, it's going to jump me into Ultimate Tier, which sounds great, except for the fact that I barely squeak into the tier, and I'm going to get bodied by everybody. So, not really worth it to bother putting her in there just yet. I'm hoping if I stick to Elite Tier for a little while, I'll pull 1 or 2 duplicates of some of the Elite ladies I already have so I can pro them. That would be the ideal situation for me. Alright, but I think that is going to do it for the night. So, again, thank you to everyone for giving me your support and for hanging out tonight. I'm planning, that's how I'm going to say it, I am planning on having another stream tomorrow. We will see what tomorrow brings. If I am on, it will be around roughly the same time, but as I have mentioned, follow me on those social media sites, and I will be announcing early on when I decide to stream so that you know ahead of time. Good seeing you again, Supreme. Hope that you can come out tomorrow, if/when I jump on. Just keep an eye out. I will, like I said, I will let folks know when I'll be on, so that we can all get here at the same time, hopefully. But beyond that, I hope you guys enjoyed your evening, and we will hopefully see you tomorrow for a little bit more Ring Dom action. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care.